Hi, this is Christine. I am a demonstrator with Stampin' Up! And I want to show you a new technique that I just learned about. I'm super excited to try it. I've actually never tried it before, but I'm going to share it with you now. So I'm using my Buffalo Check stamp, and we are going to try the kissing technique. I don't know if you've ever heard of this. So this is a background stamp, so it's very large. And this technique will only be using this stamp to stamp off of. So I am going to try this out with the Peace and Joy stamp set. So I'm going to use the large. I'm going to use the bright because it's the biggest word here, and I think it'll have the biggest effect. Excuse the noise. So I'm putting my bright on my block, and because I'm using the word bright, I want it to be super bright. So I've inked up my stamp, and I'm going to try this, see if it works. So I've got some. All right, let's see. Moment of truth. Not bad. You can see it's kind of plaid looking. I hope that's coming through. If I hadn't done that, it would look like, oof, that's not a great impression, but it's solid. So that's fun. So while I'm here and playing with unconventional colors, I will make a quick card as well. I'll clean that off after. So we've got our word bright. So this stamp set is super fun. It's got all kinds of words in it. So I've got sending on earth to the world happy and Christmas merry. Let's see, merry and bright. That's always good. So I've got my little merry. Dip that. I'm using Magenta Madness, which is one of the in colors this year. This is a very untraditional kind of look for a Christmas card, but that's part of the reason why I like it. So we've got Mary, and then I need and. I would normally use a smaller block for this because these are so tiny. And then we will go with Christmas. There we go. And I just want to make this a wee bit more interesting, so I'm going to add some holly. And I'll use Just Jade for the holly. Again, not a super traditional kind of Christmas color, but it is green. There we go. And we'll add a couple more of those. Actually, we'll just do 2. Sorry, I'm creating as I go. It's a little disorganized today. And I'm gonna add some stars or shimmers or something. Actually, we'll use the pink again. So I'm using Bumblebee for my sparkles. So put one in the center and down here. Oops. And we'll have one going off the page. And let's see. So I am going to use my tiny block for my little holly. What are these things called? The little ball things? The berry, if you will. I don't know. Holly berry? That sounds about right. Isn't this so bright? I know it won't be to everyone's liking, but I really like it. It's fun. And I'm just going to put that into a card. And actually, I really want to try this technique with a different stamp that I think will show even more. So I've got a piece of cardstock here that is the Magenta Madness. So I'm just going to glue that down. You can see my little bumblebee accident on the back here, but that's okay. It doesn't show through and it's going to be nicely hidden. This is a new glue stick and it's coming out pretty quick. Alright, so I'm just centering that on here. Trying to center it on here. You can see this is why I like to use liquid glue. I end up not necessarily centering from the get-go and I need to fix things, and with the liquid glue you have time to move things around before they set. So I'm just going to put this on a thick white card base. And there's one more thing I want to add to it to finish it off. And that is a teeny tiny bit of bling or embellishments. Oop. There we go. Because I really want this to sparkle, I'm just going to use some of the gems. Oh. And I will stick these in the center of my stars. Oops. There we go. This certainly is bright. I also wanted to show you that you don't have to use traditional Christmas colors on a Christmas card. All right, so there it is. Just get that nicely folded. Merry and bright. So that is the kissing technique used